Hi there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Tips for the Trades podcast. I'm your guide through the world of workplace business wonders, Jeremy Lowe. And today, I want to help you save money and increase efficiency in your service department by leveraging GPS technology in this podcast entitled To Track or Not to Track. The big question we hear from many contractors when we discuss GPS technology is, why would I need to use fleet tracking? I mean, our phones already have GPS. Why would I need anything more? Is it worth the investment just to buy a bunch of equipment for my truck so I know where my employees are? We also hear things such as, I know it's too expensive because it's just for big companies. Or, my techs won't like it. It's too big brother-like and I've never needed it before, so why start now? Well, stay tuned, my friends, because on this podcast, we're going to demystify GPS and explain why huge numbers of service companies are gravitating to its use and why you should do the same, why you should be using fleet tracking. Now, GPS technology to accurately pinpoint an object anywhere on the surface of the earth to within 3 feet was introduced by the military, believe it or not, in 1973, and only made available to the public sector after 1983. And the price has continued to drop, as well as the size of the technology needed to use GPS, and now it's become an everyday integral technology in our mobile-based lives. I mean, when I travel the country and I'm in towns, trust me, I'm always using my GPS to find my way to a restaurant, to my hotel. It's something that we've become very dependent upon. Today, global positioning satellites, or GPS, plays a crucial role in our auto navigation systems, in freight shipping, item or animal tracking, monitoring movement of people and things, creating more accurate maps, creating a precise timing methodology, and helping to find lost mobile devices, among a host of other things. Now, we may think of GPS only as a mapping tool, but to service businesses, it is so much more. You see, GPS is the backbone to the management of fleets, tracking vehicles and employee locations, and being able to correct and enforce driving behavior through telematics and improved routing and dispatching. So let's look at these uses of GPS and how fleet management can help you improve your customer satisfaction and lower your cost of operation, as well as reduce your business's financial liability. So we're going to examine 4 main areas: auto cost, productivity, customer satisfaction, and safety. So a question that we're often asked is, how does fleet tracking help my company with fuel and maintenance costs? Well, here's a couple statistics. Reducing speeding vehicles by just 10 miles per hour on the highway can save as much as 27% on vehicle fuel costs per the American Truckers Association. Harsh braking and acceleration can also have an impact on fuel economy of between 15 to 30% per the Department of Energy lab at Oak Ridge National Laboratory. Excessive idle time wastes fuel up to half a gallon per hour based on engine size and AC use. Just 1 hour of idling is the equivalent of driving between 80 to 120 miles and can add up to 1,500 gallons of fuel a year in a mid-sized company. Now, my contracting business was in Florida, and during the summer months, it was not uncommon for me to find technicians with their trucks in the driveway idling, so the air would be on and they would have a cool place to come back to while they did their service call. Being able to find that and control that would have had a huge impact on my fuel cost had I invested in GPS technology. Also, vehicle maintenance costs can be reduced by increasing the life of tires and brakes by correcting employees' use of hard braking and sharp cornering. Well, another question is, just how does fleet tracking improve my employee productivity? Statistically, GPS systems have been shown to reduce, on average, 1 hour of wasted time for each field employee per week. Just think about that. This could equate to one more job being billed a week per service tech. Employees also get the assurance that customers can't lie anymore about the time they spent on a job. It helps you improve the accuracy of billing, especially for billing on-site hourly or portal-to-portal billing. Driver stress is also reduced when directions are given in real time and allow for alternative routes auto-calculated based on current road traffic, allowing technicians to accurately project when they will be at a specific place. It also reduces frustrations of drivers by not finding an address due to bad directions or having to spend time asking for directions. GPS routing can put an employee right to the address. It also allows a dispatcher to, at a glance, determine who's the closest to any service call in real time and make adjustments on the fly based on where technicians are. Well, how does fleet tracking improve safety and customer satisfaction? Well, there's less dispatch stress because now your dispatcher will have 100% visibility into where all vehicles are at any given moment. It allows you to give a better response time for your customers and the ability to alert them to the location of a tech en route and the time estimated to get to that location, which increases customer satisfaction exponentially. Now, I may not like having cable companies come service my equipment, but what I do like is the fact that they will text me and tell me a tech is en route and even allow me to go to a website and see on a map where that tech is and how the progress is to my home and the anticipated arrival time. This is just one example of businesses leveraging GPS technology for customer satisfaction. Now, another feature of GPS is what's called geofencing, or establishing limits to where a vehicle can travel before an alert is raised. This offers greater security in ensuring vehicles stay in a defined area and make finding a vehicle if stolen much easier. Drivers also now have a method, after an accident, forbid, to prove their speeds, braking, and other driving conditions, or contest a ticket if needed. GPS tracking can also prevent a driver from making a fraudulent claim or aggressive driving accusation against one of your employees. Job costing can then become more accurate with the exact time spent at an address being correctly timestamped. GPS allows better real-time routing, which means less windshield time and more time billing. You can receive, in some cases, even better auto insurance rates. But here's another thing that's very important. It'll reduce employee time spent at unauthorized locations or employees using a vehicle after hours without permission. Thus, drivers will display more care knowing their actions are constantly monitored. You see, fleet management helps your company better manage one of its most valuable mobile assets. Not your vehicles, but believe it or not, your staff. Creating better routing, reducing vehicle cost, providing a security blanket from false accusation, being able to enforce better company driving habits, protect your vehicles, as well as reduce field labor inefficiency and allow total transparency to your office staff as to where the field workers are at any given moment is plain and simply a good business decision. An investment in fleet tracking is an investment that has almost immediate paybacks. Just fuel savings and efficiency alone always will pay for GPS. Well, that's it. This is your tips for success today. So either pick up the phone and call us at 866-206-4828 or drop us a line at sales@servicefusion.com and learn more about what benefits GPS can bring to your company. Get an opportunity to see what GPS does for other organizations and see how a small investment in GPS can pay back your organization richly. Also, be sure to check out part 2 in our To Track or Not to Track podcast about how to explain GPS in a way that will make field employees accept it and understand that it's not just for your benefit, but for theirs as well. So until next time, this is Jeremy Lowe, Senior Director of Training at the Service Fusion Business Academy. And I encourage you strongly to talk to us about GPS technology. Also, take the time to ask us about other business training courses we offer aimed at making your organization the most efficient, streamlined, money-making machine possible. Now go out there and build something great. This is your trade, your business, and your legacy, so make it count. Remember, in the trades, every small improvement adds up to big results. So until next time, keep it growing, keep it efficient, keep it profitable, and keep making your business the best it can be. This is Tips for the Trades, signing off.